Go ahead.
Because of concerns about employee stress, a large company is conducting a study to compare two programs, Tai Chi or yoga, that may help employees reduce their stress levels. Tai Chi is a 1,200-year-old practice originating in China that consists of slow, fluid movements. Yoga is a practice originating in India that consists of breathing exercises and movements designed to stretch and relax muscles. The company has assembled a group of volunteer employees to participate in the study during the first half of their lunch hour each day for a 10-week period. Each volunteer will be assigned at random to one of the two programs. Volunteers will have their stress levels measured just before beginning the program and 10 weeks later at the completion. A group of volunteers who work together ask to be assigned to the same program so they can participate in that program together. Give an example of a problem that might arise if this is permitted. Explain to this volunteer group why random assignment of the two programs will address the problem. Suppose someone proposes that a control group be included in this design as well. The stress level would be measured for each volunteer assigned to the control group at the start of the study and again after 10 weeks later. What additional information, if any, would this provide about the effectiveness of the two programs? Is it reasonable to generalize the findings of this study to all employees of this company? Explain. Man, I just don't know how to do this. You know what I need? A stats genie.
I heard you needed a genie. Well, it seems like you need to make sure you talk about biases. And also, make sure you include your control group. You know what a control group is, right? Well, if you don't, basically it's just there for you to measure your experiment with. And in conclusion, for generalizing your findings, well, I'll just let you look in your book for that one.
Thanks, stats genie. You really came through in the clutch. Because you're with people you are more familiar with, you have a higher chance of feeling less stressed versus when you're in the program with people you may not know. Once you're in this situation, the program is solely for you. You are the test subject of the experiment, and you are the one whose stress levels we'll be measuring. With a random assignment within a large company, there's a higher chance you'll end up with someone you don't know. This leads to no flaws in your experiment. It also introduces bias, and bias would be if you know people versus if you don't, and leading to more variability in your experiment. Assuming that everyone with the company has the same amount of stress level before beginning the program itself was created to reduce the employee stress levels. A control group, meaning a sample size of the same amount in the two programs, would not take part in any of the activities. Their stress levels would be measured before the program and at the end of the program 10 weeks later. Comparing this data to both the Tai Chi and yoga could tell if the two programs were even successful in reducing employee stress, or even if the two programs increased employee stress level. The control group acts as a reassuring medium to test if the two programs work at all. And finally, it's unreasonable to generalize your findings. There was no random selection from the population.